Did you know that the White House has ghosts? Scary and spooky ghosts, exploring the paranormal activity. The White House, one of the most iconic buildings in the world, is not only the residence of the United States President, but also a place rumored to be haunted by the ghosts of former leaders and their loved ones. And also is home to some of the most mysterious and unexplained ghostly phenomena. As the sun sets over Pennsylvania Avenue, shadows dance on the walls of the White House, hiding the secrets of its dark and eerie past. From strange noises to apparitions, the White House has been a hotbed of paranormal activity for decades. And we're here to uncover the truth behind its spooky ghosts. What and who are the White House scary and spooky ghosts? The White House has a long and fascinating history of hauntings and ghost stories. From the ghosts of presidents to the spirits of former slaves. But who are these mysterious, scary and spooky ghosts? In this video, we will explore the legends and stories surrounding these mysterious entities, as well as their possible identities. The White House, it is said to be haunted by several former presidents, including Abraham Lincoln, who is often seen in the Lincoln bedroom, and Thomas Jefferson, who is believed to haunt the Yellow Oval Room. For centuries, people have been telling tales about spooky ghosts that haunt the halls of this historic building. From ghostly figures to unexplained noises, these stories have been passed down through generations and are enough to give anyone goosebumps. The history behind the scary and spooky ghosts of the White House. The White House has a rich and spooky history, with many stories of ghosts and hauntings throughout its centuries-old existence. From the first president to the current one, many have reported strange occurrences in the White House that are believed to be caused by supernatural forces. In this video, we will explore the history behind some of these ghost stories and discover what may have caused them. These are the most famous ones are: Number 1. Abraham Lincoln. His ghost has been spotted in the Lincoln bedroom, where he reportedly spent many nights during his presidency. Number 2. Dolly Madison. The wife of President James Madison is said to haunt the Rose Garden, where she is often seen wearing a pink dress. Number 3. Willie Lincoln, the son of President Lincoln, who died at a young age, is said to haunt the Lincoln bedroom as well, where he is heard crying. Number 4. Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, is said to haunt the White House's Rose Room, where he reportedly cursed and screamed at the ghost of his deceased wife. Number 5. Abigail Adams, the wife of President John Adams, is said to haunt the East Room, where she is sometimes seen carrying a laundry basket. Number 6. David Burns, a wealth businessman who owned the land where the White House stands and now haunts it. Number 7. Anna Surratt, the daughter of Mary Surratt, one of the conspirators in the assassination of President Lincoln, is said to haunt the White House's basement, where her mother was imprisoned before her execution. Number 10. John Tyler, the 10th President of the United States, is said to haunt the Blue Room, where he reportedly plays his violin. Number 9. Abner Doubleday, the Civil War general, is said to haunt the Lincoln bedroom, where he allegedly drafted the rules of baseball. Number 10. The British soldier. A ghostly figure of a British soldier has been reported to haunt the White House's North Portico, where he was killed during the burning of Washington in 1814. The most famous ghost stories from the White House is probably the story of Abraham Lincoln's ghost. Lincoln's ghost has been reported to haunt the White House since his death in 1865. Many individuals, including presidents, first ladies and visitors, have reported seeing his ghost or feeling his presence in various parts of the White House. The most common sightings occur in the Lincoln bedroom, where Lincoln's ghost is said to stand at the foot of the bed and stare at the occupants. Some have even reported feeling his presence in the Oval Office, where he is said to pace and wring his hands in worry. The story of Lincoln's ghost has become a popular part of White House lore, and many believe that his spirit still lingers in the halls of the presidential residence today. Exploring the paranormal activity at the White House. The White House has been the center of many mysterious events and supernatural activity for centuries. From tales of ghosts roaming the halls to unexplained phenomena, the White House has long been a source of fascination for paranormal enthusiasts. When visiting the White House, how to spot a real ghost. While visiting the White House, it can be exciting to think about the possibility of encountering a real ghost. However, it's important to approach any potential paranormal activity with a healthy dose of skepticism. Here are some tips to help you spot a real ghost and determine if the paranormal activity you are experiencing is genuine. Number 1. Before visiting the White House, do some research on credible accounts of real ghost sightings in the area. Look for reports from reputable sources such as historians, paranormal investigators, or eyewitnesses who have provided detailed and consistent descriptions of their experiences. This can help you determine if the paranormal activity you are experiencing is consistent with other reports of ghostly encounters. Number 2. When trying to spot a real ghost, pay attention to your senses. Do you feel a sudden drop in temperature or a chill down your spine? Do you smell strange odors or hear unexplained noises? These can be signs of paranormal activity and may indicate the presence of a ghost. Number 3. If you think you've encountered a real ghost, look for physical evidence that supports your experience. This can include photographs, videos, or audio recordings of the paranormal activity you witnessed. Be wary of evidence as it can be easily manipulated or faked. Exercise caution when interpreting it. Number 4. When visiting the White House, be aware of potential paranormal activity such as unexplained noises or sightings. Paranormal activity is sometimes reported, such as shadows, movements, mist, or orbs in photographs. Remain calm and observe carefully if you notice any unusual signs, as they could be indicative of an underlying issue. Number 5. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition when looking for paranormal activity. If you sense fear or unease, it could mean ghosts are present. It is possible that emotions may be caused by factors such as stress or fatigue rather than reality. Remain impartial and consider all options before forming a conclusion. Spotting a real ghost at the White House requires a healthy dose of skepticism and an objective approach. When looking for evidence of paranormal activity, be sure to research credible accounts, trust your instincts, and keep an eye out for physical evidence. Approach paranormal activity objectively and keep an open mind to all possibilities before forming conclusions. The legends surrounding the ghosts of the House. Ghost stories have been a part of folklore for centuries, and the legends surrounding the ghosts of the House are no exception. Ghost stories have captivated people of all ages by providing a glimpse into the unknown. Horror stories remain popular as they offer a glimpse into the unknown and challenge our understanding of reality. What do experts say about the scary and spooky ghosts of the White House? There are many experts and ghost hunters who have investigated the alleged paranormal activity at the White House over the years. Some have reported experiencing strange phenomena, while others remain skeptical. Here are a few quotes from experts and ghost hunters about the spooky ghosts of the White House. The White House is one of the most haunted buildings in America. There have been countless sightings of ghosts and apparitions over the years, and many of these sightings have been reported by credible witnesses. Richard Sennett, paranormal investigator. There is no question that the White House is haunted. We have investigated many paranormal claims there, and have experienced some very strange things. Zach Bagans, host of Ghost Adventures. The ghosts of the White House are some of the most well-known and well-documented spirits in American history. From the ghost of Abraham Lincoln to the ghost of Dolly Madison, there are many stories of spooky encounters in this historic building. Troy Taylor, author and paranormal investigator. While there are many stories of ghosts and paranormal activity at the White House, it's important to be skeptical and to consider all possible explanations before jumping to conclusions. Many of these stories may be urban legends or exaggerations of normal phenomena. Benjamin Radford, paranormal investigator and author. While many experts and ghost hunters acknowledge the potential for paranormal activity at the White House, they also caution against jumping to conclusions and emphasize the importance of being objective and skeptical in investigating such claims. The truth about the spooky ghosts of the White House remains a mystery. And each person must decide for themselves what they believe based on the available evidence and their own experiences. How they work and live with these ghosts, how they avoid the presence of the House scary ghosts. It's difficult to say for certain what people who work at the White House think or feel about the possibility of ghosts. While some may be skeptical or dismissive of such claims, others may have had personal experiences or know of others who have reported paranormal activity. However, it's important to note that the White House is a professional workplace, and employees are expected to conduct themselves in a respectful and dignified manner at all times. As such, it's unlikely that anyone who works at the White House would openly discuss or acknowledge the possibility of ghosts or paranormal activity in the workplace. Instead, they would likely focus on their duties and responsibilities and maintain a professional demeanor at all times, regardless of any personal beliefs they may hold. It's important to note that while there have been many reports of ghostly sightings and experiences in the White House, there is no conclusive evidence to prove the existence of ghosts. Some may argue that these stories are simply legends and folklore, while others believe that they are real paranormal experiences. Regardless of one's beliefs, it is clear that the stories of White House ghosts have captured the imagination of many and continue to be a popular topic of discussion and intrigue. Please subscribe and comment to let know your opinion.